So what I kind of hope that we do today is talk about there's a whole lot of insurance, a whole lot of options, a lot of different things you can cover that make sense. And the point I make to all my clients is you're not likely to know very much about it. Case in point, if you look at your limits on your car insurance and you go, well, that's $600,000. That's a lot of money. Well, not for the fatality accident that one of my clients' employees had. That's not very much money. So you have to have, in my opinion, an advisor who can walk you through, tell you about the options, and at least give you the information to make a decision. Do I want E&O? Do I want key man life insurance? Do I want an employee driving their own car kind of endorsement? One thing you mentioned too is that you should meet on a regular basis, and I'll ask you what that ought to be. But the reason I know that's so true is I'm trying to leave documents so that if I were to pass, my wife could find out my bank accounts and my advisors and the passwords to my property and where these documents are. And I do that. And then I look at it 6 months later and half of it is changed. It's trying to keep that current. And I don't know that insurance changed that fast, but what's an appropriate interval that you actually have, spend the time and have a review with your insurance provider?
I would say annually is pretty suitable. It's nice to kind of time it around the renewals, to see what has changed, what needs to be changed, what tweaks do we need to make. Have they acquired new equipment? Change the dynamics of their business. Where did they begin as a plumbing company, but now they're doing plumbing and heating and air? Little triggers like that to discuss each year. So I'd say on average annually is pretty suitable. If there's a lot of moving parts, it might need to be more often, but typically once a year is pretty good.
Do most of your business clients actually do that?
No. No. But a lot of them, a few of them we're communicating weekly, right? So it's not necessary if we have ongoing communication, right? But if you kind of set it, forget it for a year, then, to your point, you may have understood what all those limits and coverages endorsements meant when we set it all up, but a few months go by and it's going to poof, be gone. And
Yeah.
so it's worth kind of revisiting that from time to time to make sure they have at least a decent understanding of what they do and don't have.